Yo, yo.
Oh, yo, yo, yo! Ah, you started today with a different scene, you know.
I'm surprising you every time,
He
every
is
time.
he is surprising me.
Every
How are
Thursday is
you?
a new surprise, man. What's up?
Your mic is with low volume. I think. I don't
Mine?
know. I think. Really, I don't know.
This is better?
Yeah, I think it's better. It's much
Okay.
better. You don't need to
My
put your
my
mic.
son plays around sometimes with my mixer.
Now he's a soundman. Okay.
Maybe a karate kid more than a sound man.
Karate kid. Yeah.
How is everything, Iran? Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. How are you? What's up?
I'm good. I'm good. Welcome everyone for our 97th Town Hall. Oh my God, the 100th is around the corner.
You today, today your background looks much better, but you forgot. Okay, you forgot a small package behind you.
Oh yeah.
We all
Actually,
can see what are you ordering in Amazon.
believe me, it's nothing exciting. Nothing exciting.
It's
Yeah,
not for me.
not for
Okay.
you. Not for you, and not for my wife. I'm sorry to disappoint
Okay.
everyone. In any case, another town hall. Thank you everyone for joining. We do that every Thursday. Eran and Elad, founders of Evmux, going live to communicate, to collaborate, to talk about anything about Evmux, and of course, listen to any questions coming from our great community. So we do announcements, any feature announcements we have, we do in the town halls. We listen to questions and we answer anything we can. And of course, it's a great opportunity also to get any feedback from you, any feature requests, everything you'd like to share. Please go through the chat and do that. And before that, we always love to ask you where you're tuning in from. So please go ahead in the chat and we'll start with saying hi quickly. And then we'll just take it from there. Eran, what do you think? Sounds good?
Yeah. You leading every. I'm with you.
All right,
Go
all
ahead.
right. So let's
Yeah.
see what we have in the comments to say hi to people, and we'll take it from there. So we have Repentance Revival. Hello from New York. Hello, hello. Thank you for
Hello,
joining.
hello, hello.
And we have Back to the Retro Review. Hello from Texas. Hello, Texas. All right. What else we have here? Where are you from, people? Let us know. So many questions, but we want to say hi first.
They are want to cut to the chase,
Yeah. We'll take a few more. Hi, Darius, joining us from Mobile, Alabama. I see that you are back home. Thank you, Darius, for joining us. And we have Jim, the lawyer from Ohio. So we have plenty more, but yeah, as you said, we would like to cut to the chase and be respectful for time. So thank you, everyone, for joining again. And yeah, let's start. Aran, do you have any news for us, or we just go through questions? What do you think?
No, we can start. I have few of them. I don't know, without the bells and whistles, you remember. So the first one, a lot of you asked about the beautification option, and it was like in a beta in some kind of in a way. And we took it outside. Now it's part of the camera settings. So if you are, if you want to have, if you have some blemish and things like that you want to cover, and you didn't have enough time to put your makeup or something like that, just hit the gear icon at the bottom of the studio or as a guest. And in the camera settings, you will have the beautification. You can turn it on. And you have small slider that you can, play a little bit with the intensity to find the best, some kind of a balance. It's the balance of the sweet spot of how it looks the best for you. So this is the first thing, and let us know in the comments if you already had the chance to try it, and if you have something interesting for us to, some feedbacks, things like that. Just let us know in the community group, in the Facebook group, or reach out to the support. But this is the first thing that I want to mention for today. So,
All right.
beautification. Yeah.
So I'll give you this for that. Good, love it. What else, Aran?
This I don't know if they can hear me because with the sound effects and everything, sometimes people not hearing you well. Um, but we need to short this one. It's too long. I think. I feel.
You felt it's too long?
You need more before jumping into questions.
Yeah, yeah. Give me
Another
everything, and
interesting
then
stuff. It's less likely that you will see it, but definitely you should feel it. Um, some of you maybe at some point had a chance to load the studio or the dashboard, and it took some time to make it happen, to load the studio or the dashboard. From today, it should be much more faster because we distribute those files through CDNs right now. So you should get the Evmux studio and everything from the nearest point close to your home studio, whatever you are. So it should be much faster, and we also make a huge compression over there, so it should be very low, very small size, those files. So you should get it much faster, even with slower internet connection. So this is a huge improvement that we just released today. Also, I have more, but
go for
let's
it.
go with some questions.
Okay, let's go with some questions. You will rest a little bit. So we have back to the retro saying, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Roman on the Evmux team. I had a frames issue and he helped with. Good. We love to hear that. And yeah, thank you for
Oh,
the shout out for sure. We'll make sure that
yeah.
Roman is aware. I'm pretty sure that he is watching. But yeah,
I don't
Roman,
know if
good
you're
job.
watching, but we'll let him know that he got a
You're
shout
not
out.
watching? That's a shame,
Nice.
Roman. You don't.
Yeah.
What? All right. Okay, let's see. Hawaiian Radio is asking, I can't make the live stream, but you're here. So, okay, maybe you left. But wanted to drop a question to ask if there's any positive updates on the possibility of integrating comments from Instagram Live. Thanks in advance.
So okay, so that's great. He dropped a question and ran away.
Probably. That's a
That's
good
nice.
question.
No, that's a great question. It is something that we are exploring at the moment. Instagram doesn't have an API to do it. As you know, even to go live, you're just going live with the RTMP key. Even though that we have, the ability to go live on Instagram, eventually, it's not with direct connection with direct API integration. But it's definitely something that we are exploring. There are a few things that we are seeing that some possibilities to make it happen. So stay tuned about it, and once we will be able to deliver it, we will definitely will do it.
All right. Thank you for that. Um, all right. So there's a quick question here. Casino Gaming is asking, will the team be taking live questions during the broadcast? That's exactly why we're here for. So please shoot questions. Okay. We take them one by one. We know that we cannot get to all of them, unfortunately, and that's a great opportunity to mention again the Facebook group. We have an amazing community there. We recommend you all to
You can
join us
move to
in the
this
Facebook
scene,
group.
with a QR, so they will be able to scan it, or they
Yeah,
are seeing
but
with
I'm lazy.
with
I'm lazy.
a
Yeah, so if you'd like, you can scan this QR code here. It will lead you directly to the Facebook group. And the conversation is going on there all the time, 24/7. So, yeah, the town hall is a great opportunity. But of course, the time is a bit limited here. We keep it going in the Facebook group.
yeah.
All right, back to the other scene. And there is a question here from Sky. Will you be adding support for SRT live stream protocol?
Um, SRT, yeah. That's a great question. I remember that we explored this thing. I really curious to hear from you about the use case, because usually you're speaking unless you are already have the scripture and you want to stream these SRT files while you are speaking. I'll be happy to hear from you about the use case. I think in the past, we explored around it, but we don't have an ETA for that for sure right now at this moment. But
Okay,
of course, if you will be
okay.
able to elaborate a little bit, that will be amazing.
All right, Whiskey here. Cheers from New York. As with every week question, dynamic guest layout in the pro scene or web sources in the dynamic scene.
I know that's
It's funny because you're really asking
it's
that every week, and it's a good
yeah,
question.
yeah. It's a good question. It is something, as I mentioned, we will be there eventually. I don't have an ETA for that, but it's good that you are pushing. It makes it makes the team more nervous,
Motivated.
motivated, nervous around that feature. But definitely, it is something that
All
will
right,
be
cool.
happen at some
A
point.
Jeep, a drone with a question or kind of request here. Can we get the text size in the wheel of luck to be adjustable?
Okay, I don't remember exactly how it works with the wheel of luck. If it's a constant or you have the ability to control the font, but that's good one. So I will take it with a team to explore it.
All right, thank you. Let's see what else we have
Also, I
here.
just wanna mention just a quick reminder for all the viewers that joining us on the Facebook group, on the Facebook community group of Evmux. You have a post speaking about feature requests. So anyone who have some ideas or improvements or anything that you wanna suggest to us, just write it there as one of the comments. Even if we are not answering directly over there, for sure we are watching and aware about any request that we are getting there, and it helps us a lot because people might be engaged with you around that feature request, and it helps us to get better understanding of what you are really asking and everything. So that's a great opportunity to mention this thing also.
All right. All right, cool. We have a question
What
here from.
what happened to your voice? Oh, it was like
Sorry.
small
Um,
Darth Vader. It was like for a moment.
yeah, sorry about that. Casino Gaming TV with a question. Duplicate a camera in the same scene. I like a top down view, but also a cut in zoom view for the same camera. I do this in Ecamm, but can't in Evmux. Coming soon.
Okay, um, that's interesting. I think there was a time that you were able to put the same camera uh, more than twice. What you can do, and I'm not sure. I don't want to mislead you, but I'm pretty sure it's possible if you're adding second camera, and once you're adding the second camera, you can choose in the video input the same camera as the second one, as the first one, and then you will be able to do it using once you have the two cameras. Of course, you can use the crop. So you can crop it and then resize it, and it will look like zoom with this camera. I think it's possible in that way. The other option, if you are limited with the cameras, it will be. I think to use another computer maybe and join as a guest, but that's too intense. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Okay.
I
We
do
have
remember that we had the ability to add yourself twice, but then we limited it because people did a lot of mistake with it.
All right. Executive producer is here. How do I control the volume on the overlay animations? People complain it is too loud.
On the overlay animation, if you are
I'm pretty sure you talk about that, for example.
are you speaking about the app? If yeah, I didn't even thought about the app specific. Wait, maybe it's too loud. I don't know, and people can hear me. No, so if you are speaking about the app, the overlay animation app, there is no option to lower the volume. So you can maybe try. If I'm not wrong, you can mute them, right? A lot. I don't remember. I'm
Um,
right now at the guest speaker,
I
so I don't
don't
have
see a way for me to
control.
mute them.
Control. Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
Maybe I
I
can
see in the
come.
comments he is speaking about this one. He wrote the balloon is too loud. So if I'm not wrong, you can mute it entirely. I don't think you have the ability to change the volume. Um, that's about the app itself. I thought for a
Actually,
moment you are speaking about the ability to change the volume for videos, and then you can do it on ProScenes, but not on the dynamic scene. By the way,
yeah, interesting. Actually, this request.
yeah,
You know,
that's interesting one.
it's always the balance between again adding too many options to the user, and then make it too complicated because you know you have so many volumes. There is the volume of the stage, the volume
Yeah,
of speaker, the volume of this, and then also the volume for the effects. You're like, okay, this volume that I'm now putting down, would it affect what it's going to affect,
and
right?
then your child coming inside your room
Yeah.
once you are not there and playing with the
Maybe
volume and everything, like we
what
had
I
at the
do,
beginning.
what I do think, Iran, maybe we can, with the team internally, kind of see videos of people using the and even the town hall, and kind of see if it's
Yeah,
too loud. Maybe we can just by
I
default
think.
make it a bit lower.
Yeah. I think we explored about that volume. Usually, those effects should be like a pause in the streaming because you are celebrating something and things like that. But definitely, it's interesting. Maybe we will be able to switch it because, like what we have, not on the app market, we have the sounds and effects, like the audio effects, that you can change the volume for each one of the effects, like for each pad. That's interesting, definitely.
Great. Agent Bay is here. Upvote for more transitions for scenes. Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
The
yeah,
more the
that's
merrier, right?
the more the more the merrier. Yeah, that's a great one. Great feedback.
Okay. Alaro of
If you
Nigeria
have, by the
here.
way, if you have some specific ideas about some kind of transitions that you want to have, that will be great to hear from you about them.
All right. Alaro of Nigeria is saying, is there anyone that wants to join me in a group live streaming to promote Evmux and show people what we are doing with Evmux? So first of all, count me in. No, I'm kidding. But
Now maybe we can
it's
join
great to
also.
see that I actually wanted to highlight this one, not necessarily to talk about that specific initiative, but how the community initiates things like that by like coming from you. That's so exciting to see that,
Yeah.
right? To see the community coming up like that. Like Alaro of Nigeria is getting nothing from us. I mean, we don't pay him. We don't have any promotion with him, nothing. It's just from him, from the bottom of his heart, he wants to help and to promote Evmux, and that's super, super exciting. Of course, if this initiative um, come to life, and let us know. We would love to promote it also on our medias. But yeah, that's just super exciting. So thank you for that. Thank you very, very much. All right. Chris Edwards here. Lately, I've been having issues with buffering on the end of my co-host. Sorry, on the end of my co-host, so the co-host had issues. Last night was very bad buffering. Also, I noticed my audio sometimes bleeds.
That's interesting one. So first of all, I think the better is to reach out to the support, so they will be able to tackle it specifically according the logs for under your account, to make sure that we're getting a better picture of the thing. Of course, you can always attach a recording or a link if it's on YouTube or something. But I'm curious about what do you mean about the buffering, because what is actually is buffering. If it's a video as a video layer, if it's a share video, for example, that you are with your camera and then hit the share video at the bottom, so you are not actually uploading it to Evmux servers and you are streaming it directly from your computer. So it's definitely something that can be depend on your free bandwidth or some resources on your computer. If you can elaborate in the comments or just for sure reach out to the support to hear more about it.
All right, Casino Gaming TV with another question. Can Evmux find pre-scheduled lives from YouTube? Seems like it can only give you ones you created in Evmux in the drop downs, but not ones I created and scheduled in YouTube Studio. Yeah, I think that I can take that because anything you created on YouTube and not through Evmux, that's something that it's not through the API, so we don't have access to it.
Yet. I want to add to it. I want to add to it a lot. It is something on the roadmap. Right now, we have it already for LinkedIn. So, for example, if you created an event on LinkedIn and you want to, you create it through LinkedIn and not created it through Evmux, you will be able to select this event. And for at this point, it's only on LinkedIn. It is definitely something that we are open to and we are exploring. For sure, in the future, it will be something that you will be able to do in Evmux.
All right.
Even you didn't know it a lot. It's surprising for you, I guess, also.
Every day is a surprise for me. All right. We have here, I'm sorry that I don't know exactly how to pronounce your name. The question is, when will you fix the bug with displaying Facebook comments, still no viewer photos? So I'd like to clarify, there's no bug, as long as not something that we are aware of. What we do know that in Facebook, to allow the pictures of the commenters to show, they need to approve the Evmux app. And when you stream to Facebook through Evmux, there is a text that is added by default to this stream asking your viewers to do that. If they didn't do that, the comments won't appear. They will appear, but not with their names. And the reason is just the way Facebook works, maybe their privacy policy, whatever the reason is. But unless they proactively approve Evmux, then their picture and name won't go through the API. Right.
And but there are a few. I think I know if you're speaking about one of them. It's not for sure. It's not the pages. It might be. First of all, what Elad just mentioned is only applied about groups and profiles and not pages. Pages works seamlessly over there without the need, to approve it. But I think Elad, I do remember. Last week, I don't remember the exact. There was something with Facebook over there about around those pictures, even after approving and giving the permission. But definitely, if it's something that you can reach out to the support to make sure we're on the same page. Before we are diving to other questions. I have some, I have list of so many small updates and things like that.
So go for it. You have 6 minutes. Go.
I won't go on all of them, but let's speak about right click on the feed in dynamic. Right now it will start to open a menu, so you will be able to mute the feed directly with right click of a button on the feed itself.
Oh, see that now. Nice.
You see it?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so you can mute on the feed itself. Now you don't need to find him or something like that. Just,
So if I want to mute Ran now as a host, I can just, in the studio itself, in the preview, I can right-click on a Ran, and then I have multiple options. One of them is to mute, edit, replace speaker. Nice.
Yeah.
Even remove.
So, those was already exist. We added the mute. So I don't know if all of you are aware about it, but try it later. Oh, another good one that we got also few requests around it. People uploading, videos and images, and then they delete it. They are working on a different computer. They don't have this video anymore. It is exists on Evmux, and they need to search it or whatever. Now you have the download button. So if you are uploading, of course, the entire list of assets that you have inside of Evmux in the studio, and you need one of the videos over there, you can download it directly from the asset library.
Nice.
So that's also new improvement around there.
What else? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I think we did it. We spoke about the player last week, and we didn't spoke enough about the player, but we did some also major updates in the player. So the one of you who didn't try it, not all of you can use it right now. It's only under the business plans. So if you wanna give it a try, you can upgrade. Oh, my prompter died right now. Okay, so I'm not seeing you anymore in my camera. I don't know, it disconnected.
All good. You
We,
improvise now.
yeah, I know. The prompter just to see you, so I can see everyone, with my face to the camera instead of watching you at the side. Remind me, we spoke about the
If you have any
uh,
other announcement for us,
yeah, but I
update.
started speaking about the player. I
Yeah.
think. I think those are the major one that I wanted to speak about. I have a few other small stuff, but I don't want to dive into it right now. I think to
Okay.
get questions will be better.
Sounds good. All right. So let's see. We'll take a couple more questions. There is one here from Lover something. Sorry, I cannot read that. Should EVMAX be used for worship live streams with lower thirds, Bible verses, and multiple cameras? I'm trying to figure out if your app is similar than OBS and others to proceed with church lives. I can take that. I'll say that I think Evmux is really unique in the space. Okay, yeah, you have of course different tools there. I'm not going to do the whole comparison right now. I think that on YouTube you can look a lot for comparisons between Evmux and other tools. I would just say that I think we are the only web-based live streaming studio that gives you the Bible app. I don't know on others. I can tell you that Evmux is just really good for worships and churches. We have a lot of users in this segment. I think the Bible app is one of the main reasons, but not only. All the pro scenes and all the customizations you can make. And I think that the best two things to do if I were you when you're just starting to explore is going through videos on YouTube, stuff like that, going to the Facebook group of Evmux and ask questions and see how people leverage Evmux in your segment. And we have the trial, right? We have free and we have trials. So the free plan of Evmux is totally free, unlimited time. Of course, it has some limitations. And if you want to take off the limitations, all of our plans will give you 7 days trial if you'd like to. So that might be also a good option for you to go and try it out and hopefully to stay with us for the long term.
Yeah.
All right. Casino gaming here. We'll take two more. I have been dual streaming to YouTube horizontal from Ecamm Live and using the Ecamm virtual cam mic to feed Evmux. Okay, interesting. Streaming that in vertical. So I'm in the shorts feed and regular live feeds now. Okay, nice.
Okay.
Sophisticated.
Yeah. It's too complicated. It is something that we are exploring, by the way, the ability to do the multi-stream with vertical and the landscape mode. And then you can switch between them in the middle of the show and you can create it with different scenes. But it is something that we are exploring right now. It's a little bit complicated stuff. and it should be, it might cost a little bit extra money for us to process. So we will need, to roll it on the users. So we try to keep things simple right now, but it's definitely something that we are exploring.
All right. So the last one before we end up, I need to come up with something positive. Darius is saying Evmux is great for worship streams. Thank you,
Thank
Darius.
you, Darius.
Amazing. Eran, thank you for another great town hall. Everyone watching us, all the great community, and everyone that's watching the replays, thank you very much. We appreciate you a lot. And we'll see you all in
In
the
the
next
next
one.
one.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
All right, I'm live. That was easy.